Hey everyone! I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Boom Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. As always, I'm so grateful that you're listening, subscribing, and commenting. I really appreciate the support. In this one, I wanted to speak to you guys about a weird term that I recently learned, and I think that a lot of us end up doing something akin to this, something like this. It's called spiritual masturbation, and I think it's very similar to mental masturbation. So I mean, yes, it's a very terrible word to use perhaps in this regard. It's not a very common word to use, and maybe perhaps people don't want to listen to it. The basic essence of it is that most of us, I think all of us, well, that's maybe a far stretch. Most of us, a lot of us, know exactly what we're supposed to be doing on our spiritual journey, or on our journey in general. We're here on this planet, and perhaps, yes, we're confused, a little bit confused about what we're supposed to be doing. And so, we're kind of searching and gathering information, and religion tells us certain things, spirituality tells us other things, all of the different teachings tell us different things. And we gather all of it, and then eventually we kind of have an idea of what we should be doing in order to keep on going on the evolution of ourselves, right? Obviously, I think that's one of the main points for a lot of human beings on this planet, is that they want to grow. They want to become better and better. They want to keep on striving for more, not only physically, obviously, like not just in terms of stuff, but if you become more and more evolved, you want to strive spiritually. You want to not just be a speck on this universe, but you want to contribute in a specific fashion. You don't just want to consume, but you want to give back to the community that you live in and the world that we live in, to Mother Earth and to the universe that put you here. And so all of these inclinations and proclivities kind of come through on this path, on this evolutionary path, right? And we do it, we learn all these things, and we know most of us know the things that we need to do. I mean, a lot of them are pretty similar. You need to it would be nice if you meditated. Meditation is one of those tools that is actually for me, I believe, you guys know what I believe. It's the best tool on the planet for any kind of spiritual aspiration that you might have. If not if not meditation, then you do something like yoga or some kind of physical activity like running. People do dance, or you paint, to give back, or you give, like, you volunteer your hours. There's so many different things that you can do, right? And a lot of us have an idea of what we should be doing. I noticed that, at least among the people that I know, among the people that are around me, my friends, family, relatives, acquaintances, people, a lot of them know what they're supposed to be doing. It's like when you know what you're supposed to be doing in order to lose weight. I mean, everyone knows what you need to do in order to be healthy and lose weight, or to be, healthy. Is that you shouldn't eat a lot of disgusting food, or like foods that are not good for you, processed foods. You shouldn't eat a lot, actually, any processed foods, or as little processed foods as possible. And then exercise a little bit every single day if possible, and just really pay attention to how much stress you have in your life, and to try to reduce that, like little things like that. And most people have an idea on this planet that, what am I supposed to do in order to be healthy? But do we actually do it? No, we don't, right? I mean, we really don't. When it comes time to get a cheesy pizza, we do it and we get it because we're like, oh my God, it's so delicious. Or when it comes down to either watching a Netflix series, binge watching a Netflix series, or actually going for a walk or a run, we choose a lot of times to watch the series. It's normal, it's human nature, it's fine. But in terms of spirituality, a lot of times, I've noticed that a lot of my friends and people around me, they know what they need to do. They tell me what they need to do. They have an absolute idea of what they need to do. I've had them show me books which they say, okay, the essence of this is telling me to do this, and that's the path, and that's what I need to do. If I just do it every single day, I'll get what I want, where I want to get to in terms of my spiritual journey. And I have my friends said this, I've had other people say this to me. They know what they need to do. They just don't do it. And this is not like a video to be like, all right, they're so lazy or undisciplined or they're useless people and we should just kind of throw them away to the side. That's not the point. The point is, for me, it's a little bit, it's like the universe is giving you a gift. The universe is like, here it is. This is what you're supposed to do. I'm telling you what you're supposed to do. And so the person on the ground, or like the human being, he's like, God, what should I do? Or, whatever, the creator or universe, what should I do? I don't know what I should do. Please, could you send me a message? Could you send me a signal? Could you send me a sign? And then God does, it's he or she, or it sends you a book to read and the answer is within it. Or someone talks to you and gives you the answer within that conversation. Or you see a billboard sign and it has the answer on it, right? And so the sign and signal, whatever you were looking for, has been sent to you, and you see it and you're like, oh, right, that's the answer. It's not like you even ignore it. A lot of times we actually are like, whoa, that is actually oh my God, that's the answer. And then we don't do it. And that's what surprises me. I'm like, oh, right, we got the answer, but we're not actually doing it. And I'm not saying I don't do it. I do it as well. But what we do is that we're like, all right, cool, that was an answer, yeah, but maybe there's a better answer out there. Maybe there's a much better answer out there. Maybe I should just keep on looking. And so that's what we do. Basically, that's what we do. We find an answer. We're like, all right, cool, yeah, that seems like the answer. And our teachers or gurus, if you have one, will tell us that's the answer. Just keep on doing it for the rest of your life. That's it. You don't need to do anything else. Just do it. But what we do in our heads is we make up stories, and we resist, and we don't believe it's the answer, or we have doubt, and we have anxiety, or we have disbelief, we have a lack of faith, whatever it might be. And we're thinking to ourselves, no, you know what, that doesn't, it's too easy. It's too easy. It can't just be that. I can't just get the answer just like that. It has to be more difficult than that. I can't just be doing this for the rest of my life. It's boring. I want to do something different. I want to do something different every 2 months. And so that's what we do. We find an answer. We're told it's the answer by the universe and by everyone around us, by the gurus and the teachers we love and respect. They tell us to do it. We don't do it. Maybe we do it for a couple of months, and then we're like, you know what? I'm sure there's a better answer out there. I did it for a couple of months. I mean, it didn't show any results. What else do you want me to do? I mean, it was 2 months. I spent it every day doing it. Is that it? Like, I mean, I was supposed to see some results. I should have seen some results. Come on. And so we were like, all right, I'm going to go look for something else. And so we read another book, right? And that book gives us an answer. And it's like, this is the answer. Just do this for the rest of your life, and you'll find that what you're looking for. And so we're like, oh, wow, this is the answer. This is what I was looking for. And so we do that again, for a few months, maybe for a few years, maybe for a few days. And then we're like, all right, cool. So, it's not working for me. I don't really have an affinity for it. I think I want to look for something else. And then so we look for something else. And then again. And we just repeat this freaking cycle over and over and over again. And I know this because I've done it in the past. And I was like, oh, great. This is the answer. No, well, it's the answer. But I want something more. I'm sure there's a better answer out there. I'm sure there's something more I could find out. I'm sure there's more research I need to do. I'm sure I need to read a little bit more. I'm sure more information is always better, right? And so that's what we do. We just get more and more and more information, and we don't do anything with it. Or sometimes we use it for a couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months, and then we give up on it. And then we go on to find the next answer. We use it or don't use it. And then we just keep on doing that for the rest of eternity. And then we wonder why we haven't gotten anywhere, because, well, you didn't actually stick to anything. You didn't do anything for long enough that it could show any effects. And you kept on looking for new answers, whereas you weren't actually doing the work. And it's kind of, I think, a human thing where we're like, it's easy to research. It's easy perhaps to read. It's easy to kind of look for answers. But when you get the answer, when they're like, all right, this is what you're supposed to do, when it comes down to actually taking action or doing the work, it's like, oh, well, I don't know if this is for me. I think I'm going to go look for another answer. I think there's a better answer out there. And so we just keep on doing this over and over again. And we waste so much time. I mean, so eventually, hopefully, you'll be like, all right, this is enough bullshit. And I'm not going to do this to myself anymore. I'm going to stop. That's it. I need to really reassess myself, and this is not working for me. I've done this many times before. I know the answer. I just need to do it. I just need to focus on it. So let me just focus on it. And so if you could just do that, that would be literally like cutting through all of the BS, and it could probably get you further than anything else you've ever done, right? And so I think what my message in this video is that, I'm not saying that I'm the best at this, absolutely not, but this is what I realized about myself and about a lot of people around me, is that we do this to ourselves. We always believe more information is the key. We always think, oh, if I just had more information, I would be there. That's all I need, more information. I just need to read another book. I just need to take another course. I just need to talk to another person. I just need to find another guru. What about what you have right now? Why is that not enough? Why can't you just work with what you have right now? Why do you think the better answer is out there and not here? Why do you think that you need more when you're not even using what you have? It's like the most logical thing, right? And for myself as well, I'm like, whenever I'm looking for new answers, I'm like, okay, why aren't you using the stuff that you already have? You have all these answers, you have all these tools, but instead of using that, you want something different. Why? What's that going to do? If you're not using this tool, you're not going to use the next tool either. So you're just wasting your time. Why are you wasting your time? And so literally I have to kind of talk to myself and really cut through the BS, because I BS myself all the time. We all do, right? So I really wanted to do this video because I'm really sick and tired of all the BS that I've been putting out there and all the people have been putting out there into my life and sending me. And I'm just like, can we just stop doing that? Not only to each other, but to ourselves specifically. Can we just stop and actually do the work? Really, seriously, because that would just solve everything. So I really, maybe this is kind of a rant, but I just wanted to send this video out there because it's so important. It was so important for me to learn this lesson, and hopefully maybe a couple of you will learn the lesson as well through this video, or at least you'll start thinking about it, which is the most important thing in the world. Again, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate the support. And again, I shall see you guys the next time around. Bye for now.